Welcome to Nixevian for the fourth round of the AF1 Championship here in 2021. We're here at this 3.3 mile, 11 turn circuit for a 57 lap race tomorrow in the race for the practice and qualifying highlights. DRS zone down the main straight through the kink of turn 1, through the turning downhill, braking into turn 2 and 3, or turns 2 and 3. Then the chicane, turns 4 and 5 through sector 1 ends the first sector. Going back uphill to the highest point of elevation on the track at turn 7, turning and braking once again, another good overtaking opportunity in the sector 2 with a very famous turn 9, site of a big accident last year for Kvyat and Gasly. And then the final sector, very simple, just a straight. Speed traps on the front and back straights should make for some very fast racing today, very fast track. FP2 would have a huge accident for Daniel Ricciardo, slamming into the wall trying to get past Kimi Räikkönen, who was slow in the middle of the track, would absolutely pile into the wall, destroying his McLaren. FP3 Volante would meet a similar fate, overcorrecting mid-corner, snapping off, almost catching the car, and then sliding rear first into the wall, front followed, and he slid back up the track, almost onto the racing line, in front of the Haas of Mick Schumacher. A very unfortunate incident for Fernando Alonso. Thankfully, though, he would have a good qualifying, as in Q1, Stroll, Vettel, and Tsunoda got very close, with Bottas going fastest in Q2. It would be interesting as Ocon would spin round in the Alpine just ahead of the Ferrari of Carlos Sainz. A very close call for him there. And Russell would perform well, getting into Q3 for the first time this season, but in pole position after a surprise fastest in Q2 from Sainz. Verstappen would get pole in the Red Bull. No surprises, he's been very quick all weekend, fastest in 2 of the 3 practice sessions, and he would perform well to get pole position, second pole of the season, obviously getting a pole at Nixevian earlier in the year in the first race. He is alongside Lewis Hamilton on the front row, Valtteri Bottas in third place, Lando Norris in fourth for McLaren. Sainz would get sixth place just behind Perez, who's fifth. Gasly with another good performance in the AlphaTauri. Russell just behind him, a sensational performance in the Williams. The 2 drivers that crashed in practice in Q3 in 9th and 10th respectively, Ricciardo and Alonso. Ocon and Leclerc just missing out on Q3, a disappointing day for Ferrari with Leclerc, but a good one for Sainz. Vettel and Giovinazzi, great quick qualifying performance from Giovinazzi. Tsunoda and Stroll next to each other on the grid. Latifi and Raikkonen, who had a poor qualifying after that massive accident he had with Ricciardo, and Schumacher must be round up the field for Haas. You're watching Ninja AF1 2021 Round 4 practice and qualifying highlights, and I hope you enjoy.